my babies, and welcome back to my channel.
Life is what you make it, so baby go get it, 'cause she's black skin beauty, the cutie with the booty, college educated, rooted and melanated, black skin beauty.
And today I'm back with another video. So, a lot of people don't know, and I'm about to be so transparent on the internet. A lot of people don't know I've struggled with depression for the last 5 years. High functioning depression. So high functioning depression is where you could go out your day-to-day life and you look normal, you look like everybody else, and you are able to do stuff. But when you get home and you're by yourself, all you want to do is sit there like on a couch, don't want to move, or you just want to lay in bed, don't want to do anything, or sit in a dark room. Sometimes I used to just sit there and cry. Like when I got home and I was by myself, I would just sit there and cry. Why? Because depression, and it sucks. And so depression will literally take you through a loop where you don't feel good about yourself, you don't feel like you're valued, you don't feel like you're worth anything, and you will literally not want to do life anymore. There's a lot of days I remember waking up, not on no suicidal stuff, but on some needing mental health stuff, that I would wake up and be like, damn, like, I had to retrain my brain that you are the creator of your reality. And so if something is not working, you have to change it. It's your responsibility to go out there and change it. So these are some steps that I took, and I'm about to get straight into them, okay? Let's get it. So the very first thing I did to change my mindset and to help with my mental health was setting a morning routine. So every morning I wake up before 8 o'clock. Doesn't matter when before 8 o'clock, just before 8 o'clock. And I will do some yoga. I will do at least 5 to 10 minutes of a quiet meditation. And then I'll journal. Have a face routine. Having a face care routine has changed the game. Literally, changed the game completely. You think having, working out and stuff is gonna be all, no, having a morning routine, actually taking the time to take care of yourself, so big. So big. I am currently working on a skincare line, so I've been actively working on my skin and having a skincare routine that I'm testing and trying. And so waking up every day and seeing my skin and like the results from my products that I've been testing has made my brain shift completely. Because now I'm actively looking at myself every day for a reason. I'm looking for something, And so it's like, wow, I'm really liking what I'm seeing in the mirror now. Like I'm really messing with what I'm looking at in the mirror. It's amazing. And that happened because I started clearing my head in the morning. And shower, then do my face routine. And so then I'll be dressed for the day. When you're dressed for the day, you won't feel like nothing. Literally, it feels like nothing can stop you. Because if you get up early in the morning and you're dressed by 8 o'clock, it doesn't matter what you have to do. You're dressed the entire day. If anybody calls you random and be like, hey, you want to do this with me? You're already ready. And so, boom. That's literally, boom. That's like today I got up and got dressed. I put makeup on and put my desired onesie on. I'm not going anywhere this morning, but I'm feeling so good because I woke up, I did my yoga, I meditated, I did my stretches, I did my face routine, and I did my makeup. And I finished it all before 9 o'clock. Because I had a phone call this morning, so it kind of pushed me back an hour. But moving on to number 2. Number 2 is affirmations. Show yourself love, baby. Show yourself love every day. And I'm talking about verbally. I'm not talking about, oh, girl, you look good. Like, say something in your head. No, I mean, go to a mirror or put the camera in front of your face and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am confident. I am loved. I am valued. I am kind. I am abundant. I am wealthy. I am rich. Those I am statements will start, your subconscious mind will grab those will literally take it like will drink those like some water, and your body will really start feeling that. You will start feeling like all those I ams, because that I am statement is so powerful to the mind. Like me just saying those right now, I can start getting hot. Cause yeah, girl, I am confident, I am beautiful. I'm working on it, and I want you to work on it too. So say your affirmations. If you have to write it down on your mirror so you can just repeat it every morning, write it down on your mirror. Just make sure you tell yourself you are the ish every day. Every single day. And then boom, your mind will get it together. Your brain will follow. Okay, next. My third one, like I said, is physical activity. Yeah, people say to work out all the time. I'm not gonna tell you to go work out because I don't really like working out like that. But what I will tell you to do is at least go outside. Go outside, do at least 30 minutes to an hour of at least walking. Just find a route and just walk. Take somebody with you. Don't go by yourself. And if you do go by yourself, make sure you get that on you, or the on, something on you to protect yourself. But take a walk. Walk it out. Dance it out. Be physical for at least 30 minutes. And I'm telling you, even if you dance, I'm telling you, dancing is the best workout. Even if you dance, throw on a song that makes you feel good and just let all that negative energy out. I promise you, you won't even feel the same, or you won't even know what you were worried about before you started dancing. Check it out. Try it out. Okay? Because you're in charge of that body that you're handling, okay? Next, number 4. So number 4 was a big one for me. I had to completely change my diet. I'm talking no more meat, no more dairy, no more gluten, none of it. None of it. I had to eliminate all that stuff out of my diet in order to have a clear mind that I needed. Personally, that's what I had to do. I had to go vegan to feel better, to help my mental health. But if that's not for you, just change the things you eat. If you eated fast food a lot, because I was the before I went vegan, I ate fast food a lot because it was just convenient. I didn't feel like cooking. Like, my head was already not there. I didn't want to do anything, so why would I cook on top of that? And so, of course, I didn't care about my body, but the moment I took the conscious decision to respect the animal kingdom, one, and just eat foods that are better, so like vegetables, more plant-based things, fruits, just more water, and spring water at that, not even the tap water and the purified water, spring water. But y'all see my skin? I think my food could tell you that. I know I said I would have a skincare line, but my skin can tell you by itself what I've been putting inside. You see me? You feel me? Girl, been feeling good. Okay? Yeah, you got this. If you want something, you got this. Number 5, meditating. A lot of people tell you to meditate and say that meditating is for clearing your head, but no, baby. No. When you meditate, it doesn't have to be long at all. Take about 5 to 10 minutes to focus on your breathing, because there's nothing more important than the present moment. And when you sit there and meditate, you are all in the present moment, because there's no other time that exists other than the present moment. Because depression, the past is just old stuff that you're holding on to. That's why that's why you be so stuck on it. Like, dang, because you be thinking about those old stuff, but the past no longer exists. It's all memories. The future, it does not exist. It's anxiety. It's anxiety because it hasn't happened yet. You cannot control something that hasn't happened. So there is nothing more important than this moment right here, right now. So when you are meditating and you're trying to clear your head, you know how it goes when you get into the zone. And sometimes you have a whole bunch of thoughts going through your head. And if you can't get your mind completely clear, that is okay. Do not bite yourself. You can tell yourself to Whenever you find yourself drifting, you can tell yourself to, bring yourself back to controlling your breathing. But sometimes observe those thoughts. Whatever thoughts keep reoccurring in your head while you're meditating, stop on it. Process it. Process those that thought process, and then let it go and let it pass. Because if you dwell on it, then you're gonna break the meditation, and then you're just stuck in a state where you're when you're processing, but you're stuck at that processing. So it's just like a little rainbow wheel, like on a MacBook. You know what I'm saying? So just take the time to be present, because there's literally nothing more important than the present moment, right here, right now. Like moment that was there right now. Because how society works, it makes you focus on everything ahead of you, not where you are right here, right now. They always be like, well, go to college so you can do something in the future with yourself. But yet you haven't figured out what you want to do with yourself right here, right now. So be present, boo. Be present. Number 6. Another thing I started doing to shift my mindset was reading. I started reading again, like for pleasure, and listening to podcasts that talk about what to do with your mental health, or just talking about self-love and like self-care. A few books that I have read that really, really helped me change my mindset was The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Coelho. I don't want to butcher the name, but I know I already did. But this is the book, Milk and Honey. I know you guys have probably seen this book a few times on social medias, but this book, no joke. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. If you haven't read this book, check it out. I get all my books off of Amazon, because I'm an Amazon shawty. Last book I was reading and studying is, can't see it. The Power of the Chakras. Oh, you see that energy right there? I had to take a different approach. Growing up in Christianity, a lot of things just didn't make sense to me. The religion just had me moving and feeling like I was just living in fear, or on the constant verge of being just constantly being watched. And it felt weird. It felt uncomfortable. And that was another thing that stemmed with my depression also, because religion, I always felt like I was going to hell because I wasn't living right. Like I just did whatever I felt like, or whatever, because it didn't make sense. But I had to go to church every single day, and I'm just like, I don't even know. Like, it's not working for me. It wasn't until I took stance in my spirituality and took my stance with it and understood, oh no, honey, religion is man-made. Religion is man-made. Capitalism is man-made. Like, everything that goes on in this world is not how it's supposed to be going. Like, the system in place are not the systems that need to be in place. And it wasn't until it was really how I started my spiritual journey. It was a series of dreams I kept having first. And it was dreams that folks that have passed were coming to talk to me. And I was just like, why are y'all coming to talk to me? And like, what is this going on? And then one day I sat there and prayed. I was like, to the people that I've been seeing in my dream, like not even to them as in like they're a god or anything, but like talking to them like, y'all already on the other side. Let me know what's going on the other side, so I could really know like what I'm supposed to be doing here. And I had a dream that was so clear about how we are and like what we are as light beings on this planet, and how we came to this earth. My theory, it changed my mind completely. I have not sat there and had a day where I felt bad about myself, or condemned myself, told myself that I was going to hell, or telling myself that like all these punishments for not living right, doing right. But I was living good. Like, nah, bruh, like y'all you have to tell me I'm going to hell for X, Y, and Z. Like, that's all in our heads. That's crazy. That is so crazy. And that's one of the things I want. That's one of the messages I just had to put on my YouTube, bro. Like, hell is a metaphoric place in your head, and please don't go crazy, because people will sit there and go crazy on this planet and have depression and have all these mental illnesses, thinking that there's really something wrong with them, but it's really how the society works. It literally, we're not here to work 40 hours a week. Like, that's dead. Like, we're not supposed to be doing that. We're not supposed to be paying bills. Like, we're not supposed to be struggling to even make ends meet. Like, that's wild. And like, we're on a rock. We're on a rock, spinning so fast in space, in infinite space. And you're telling me I'm on here paying bills? But anyway, yes, I started reading books. And it changed my life. So, study your chakras, study your actual spirit, your actual self, like study your inner being. And like, I'm telling you, these books really made me tap into who I am and the person that's actually in there, like inside of this core, inside of this meat body right here, okay? So, I would not steer y'all the wrong way. You see me right now? Read these books. I don't even like reading like that because college, messed it up for me. But read a book, okay? Next, number 7. Number 7 for me is music therapy. Music. I have a whole high vibration playlist on my phone. If y'all want it, I could literally share it with you guys on TikTok, or on Snapchat or Instagram. But I have a high vibrational playlist, and it's all music that gets me hyped, that makes me feel good. Like, when I'm feeling down, I won't go listen to like Gibeon or like Janae Aiko, but I will go listen to like Jadena or who else, or Wizkid, or somebody hyped that could get me hyped like that. So, or even Megan, or just all these artists. Even that one song, girl, put your records on, tell me your favorite song. That could get me from 0 to 100 so fast. And just listen to some music and dance it out, like I said. It makes you feel good, it makes you look good, it makes you feel like you look sexy. And so it will literally start to release that energy that you need. You know what I'm saying? Number 8. I did say this already, but number 8 is journaling. So just write it out. Write it in your journal. Take some time. If you write in your journal in the morning, do activities, go through that the whole day. But before you go to sleep that night, read what you wrote that morning. And then respond to it in another journal entry. And tell me if you feel the same way from that morning. And then it'll just be a pattern of you feeling good from the night before. So you'll just be going back and reading the entry from the night before and be like, dang. And then when you fill up that journal and you go from the beginning and read it from front to back, it'll feel like a book. And you will literally see yourself, like hear yourself like getting better. And I promise you, you're going to be so proud of yourself. And I'm already so proud of you because you're watching this video and taking the necessary steps to think about what you need to do for your mental health. So right there, I'm already proud of you, girl or boy. I'm already proud of you, okay? Number 9 is gratitude. I can say all these, right? I can say, give you a list of X, Y, Z to do. But if you don't have a sense of gratitude, it's gonna feel like you're working for nothing. You have to be grateful for everything you have currently in the present moment. Everything from your hair, your shoes, your clothes, your place that you live, the car that you drive, the job that you have. You have to be grateful for those things in order for the universe to unlock new things for you. Did you hear me? You have to be grateful for what you have currently in the present moment in order for the universe to give you more and for you to be receptive for more. You have to be grateful for the people that you have in your life, and if you're not grateful for the people you have in your life, that means you have to make some changes, because sometimes our environment is what keeps us in that state of depressiveness. If you feel like there's people around you holding you back, you have to be that one to remove yourself from that. If you feel like you have a job that's holding you back from what you want to do in this life, honey, if you needed a sign, I'll be the first sign to tell you, quit that job. You do not need that job to survive, okay? Because at the moment they replace you, the moment you leave, they will replace you. You are just another number for them on a payroll. The moment you mess up, you show up late, you have your own emergency, you want to take a vacation, they will try to mess up your mood so you don't go on your vacation, one. And then if you talk too much back to them, they will fire you. So why? You got to take charge. You can't let low income make you stay where you're at. No, because then you're just going to be living a mediocre life, and we only have this one life. What's the point of living it mediocrely? Like, number 10, remember that you are the main character of your life. You are the main character. There is nobody like you. Literally, there's nobody like you. So don't dim yourself. Who are you to dim yourself? Like, who are we to be a society to come out here and dim you for shining your light? We need you. We need your light. So don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let the opinions of others discourage you, because, honey, lions do not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep, okay? You're in control of your reality, and nobody could tell you that you can't. If you have a good heart and good intentions, that's all that matters. Nothing else does. And that's all I want you to remember. You are a main character. You are the shit. And you deserve to be happy. You deserve to look good. So get up. Get up and get dressed and get ready. Do a little workout. Eat you some good food. Drink you some water. Laugh with friends. Play a game. Like, dance it out. Like, journal it out. Write it out. Read a book if you need to. Get lost in a book. Be grateful for what you have and what everything you are in. Like, the situation, even though it might look messy right now, be grateful that you're here in this present moment. Because there's a lot of people that would want to be in your shoes but can't. And so you gotta walk them shoes, okay? You gotta walk them like you can't walk no more, okay? But that's all for today's video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I hope this really helps, because depression and having mental health issues is no joke. So all I want to do is shed love, knowledge, and positivity. And so without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much. Before I completely get out of here, I do want to say thank y'all so much for all the love and support y'all have been showing me. It is so amazing, and it makes me feel so good, and like, it makes me feel like I chose the right thing to do. So thank y'all so much for your support on the road to 100K. I mean, what? Speaking into existence, manifesting it. But on the road to 100 subscribers, I am so happy, and I cannot thank you guys enough for so much support that you guys have been showing me. So without further ado, I am about to end this video. Don't forget to comment, like this video, share it with somebody, share it with at least one other person. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love y'all so much.
Black skin beauty.